Hello viewers, well it's time for more action on WRC 9 and we have the weekly challenge there on Safari Rally Kenya. I thought I'd have a go. Got to get into these, I've put a bit more time into them now and again. I thought I'd jump on, see where I end up on the leaderboard. I did a bit of practice on some of the Kenya stages. I say a bit of practice when the game was released. I haven't been on it since, so I'd need to put a bit of time in, and even here there's a lot of mistakes in this stage to build up on. But let's look at the stage and see if I can show you guys some of my feelings and feedback on the rally stage. These stages are great. The handling feels fluid, intuitive, and I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing. If anything, it's, I think, like you say, one of those things they really need to work on next is the sound, getting that audio right. There's still a lot of reverb and stuff like that, and I just want them to get that audio right and natural. But in terms of the environments and the look and the feel, they've really got that coming along. Now I'll be driving from the bonnet cam because for me I just get a better view of the environment, but driving off then I'm just going to commentate a bit of my feelings through this stage. I go flat out through these first few corners, and then you come to this first corner. I go down to fourth gear. You can't see because the steering wheel's in the way, but and then a little lift to get me through this section. I'm working in a way that I just want to be consistent through the stage rather than flat out on the limit. You do a few restarts, like here, probably lost about 2 seconds just by going wide because I lose so much speed there that my ghost, which isn't appearing because my ghosts aren't working for whatever reason, they are turned on but they're not here, that would just pull away and you'd lose like 2 seconds through this whole section here. Important to stay in the middle and stable there under braking as well. And then here, you don't want to bounce off the limiter too long. You need to get the car down through a few gears and then gradually kind of feather the throttle through this section. I found it quite tricky, keeping it wide and then giving you a nice entry through there and attacking the tree. Go for the tree on that section. Again, sweeping the car around. You don't want to hit the barrier on the left. And again, there's a nice line through these sections. This is a corner I struggle with here. And the left-hander, the back end tends to step out. So you really got to throw the car in there, get the car in tight early. If you're going too far to the right, you can tend to roll the car. I've not found a good line through that corner. This is a tricky one as well. You want to keep more speed than you realise through there. But again, a little bit of braking. So you don't want to fly into that fence. I was a bit close there. This is a section I find very, very challenging. The car's very unbalanced and I make a mistake here as well. The rear end just overtook me when I was slowing down. Again, I lost a second or two through this section. Tippy-toeing through here. There's a bit of fence that juts out to the right. There it is. You want to get past that, then you can get back into your flow. And now here you've got a quick right and then left, and then again you go left and then right over this hill here, and then you want to carry speed through this section. I lifted a little bit, but there's more speed to go flat. Again, this next corner you want a bit slow in to prepare for the next part, so you get a good run onto this fast straight. Now I found here that you want to keep central on this section because the bumps are easy to control, but then when he tells you the water splash is coming, just veer across a little bit to the left just to avoid the water because it does slow you down, destabilize the car. I get this bit slightly wrong. I hit a bump and it just took me off a little bit there. I managed to keep control. That was almost curtains, but lost a lot of time through there. So again, I lost another second or so. But you want to be on the outside and work your way in. A little bit of trail braking, carry a lot of speed into that corner, and I lost it. And then all through this section, I lost my flow. So I'm struggling now, bumping around on the wrong piece of track. As soon as you fall off the smooth, sort of gravelly texture, sandy texture, you end up on the rocks, and then you're bouncing from the wrong part to the wrong part to find your rhythm. So again, 5 seconds lost on that section, just where I'm at the wrong speed, I'm losing my flow, and it takes a while to get your mind back into gear. But I'm feeling good about where I am now, just got it back on the straight and narrow. I'm trying to make up for that time. That's not really where you want the mind to be, but either way, I'm going a little bit harder than usual. Trying to cut it in a little bit. You see, I carried too much speed into that corner. I lost time because I was trying to push too hard into slower corners. But it's all about being flat when you know you can be flat. That's where a lot of the time is gained, is unnecessary lifting. So when you know you can be flat through some of these sections, or just the lift, no braking, then you can really go for it, and then that increases your speed. So that was a quick section on this week's challenge, WRC 9. and a lot to learn. You know, you can see there I lost a few seconds here and there, oversteering at the start, oversteering at the hitting that bump, and so I'm a long way off the leaderboards. But where am I? 74th at the moment. If I practiced, I could probably get somewhere around top 30, but it would be a lot of practice and I haven't got time for that. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. There'll be more from me very soon. Thanks for watching today, viewers. I hope you enjoyed the video, and do like and subscribe. It supports what we do. You can go to the website directly above me here, or check out a couple of other videos on the channel, perhaps things you're interested in terms of racing games, whether it be new or retro. It's all there. Check them out.